Okay, good morning everybody. Welcome to today's Train to World live stream. We are back on the Hauptstrecke München to Augsburg in the ICE3 train. We're going to run this service with the PZB and LZB engaged, see how we operate with that along with CIFA. And so let's get in here, get our locomotive set up, and we'll be on our way shortly. Hopefully everybody's having a good Sunday morning or close to afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. All right, had a swig of coffee. Get that on, get that on. So we are going to see. So CIFA's right there. So we're going to engage CIFA, PZB, and LZB. Those three switches right there. CIFA, PZB, LZB. Opaque the windows, because the passengers don't need to see where we're going to be making mistakes at. Alright, so we could also put on the AFB, I believe, so we're going to engage that as well.
AFB.
There we go. We don't need the cab lights on because it's light out. We got plenty of light in the cab already, so yeah. Should be a-okay. I want to go ahead and get the doors shut. Okay. Alright, so we're going to make sure our brakes are released. And we're going to go right to here. I imagine we're going to probably have to acknowledge this first signal here. Now we should be able to go ahead and there we go. So we've been released. No, so I did this service a day before yesterday, if I remember correctly, and we can get the good thing is that it's a non-stop service, so any mistakes we make, we're not going to be late, you know, or anything like that. So, you know, we're gonna learn about this, see how it all works, and go from there. Might be kind of quiet Sunday morning. Acknowledge our new speed here. So we're not under the LZB. We're waiting for the system to kind of engage. There's going to be that wire, but we're going to, once we get out of Munich here, eventually we'll catch the wire and we'll see how that goes. Let's get this sped up here. So green light there, we don't have to worry about that. So that's where we are on the map. Alright, so we should be coming up on the almost, once we get through all these yards and stuff, we should be okay. Now I know, usually on the side of the track, it'd be kind of like the signs for when we get a increase in speed or a reduction in speed, those boards. I think there's one for the LZB, but I don't think we have to acknowledge it. Right, there's 140 right there. We have 160 coming up. There's 140. Oops. And we just passed 160. So we should be coming up on the LZB part of the route here in a moment. Good morning, Richard. Try to keep looking over at the computer here real quick. Keep an eye on the chat. Hope you're well, Richard. So no wire yet, but I believe once we kind of hang that left there, I think that's where we come up under LZB. So we have 200 kilometers coming up. So far, so good. Hello, Mick. I'm okay. Just woke up. I didn't sleep as well as I'd hoped to, but got up feeling kind of dragging, taking my time getting going this morning. So what's new with you, Mr. Mick? Alright, so here's our 200-kilometer speed coming up. Aha! Now it goes under the LZB. There, that's where it was. So we had that now let's see, do I have to do this, or does the train do it? I guess I have to. So we now have the wire. We should. We have another one for 230 coming up. Yep, we got the wire between the tracks there. Alright, seems like we're doing okay. Now, if I understand the system correctly, the LZB system, once you're under its control, if there's another train ahead, so, you know, if there's other traffic, it will adjust the speed accordingly, if I understand it correctly. So this should be a fairly quick run. And we've got 33 kilometers left to go. So we're almost not, well, getting close to the halfway point here. I think I got the lights on this time. Yeah, I think I did hit the right button there. So yeah, 9 o'clock we'll be touring San Francisco, the Bay Area. I know Mick's ready for that. But we'll do that in the Cessna 152 today. I think kind of reminiscing about yesterday's flights and all that. I think what the dare seems to be, it's kind of like a prop version of the Airbus 320 in a way, and I could be wrong, but this is my theory. You take off, and then you dial in everything, and you hand it off to the autopilot, and everything's fine. If you try to fly the plane yourself, I think it's just going to be too much to handle. So it may fly better under instrument flight stuff, maybe, instead of visual flight, perhaps. I don't know. So the only thing you really got to do is take off, hand it over to the autopilot, and then you just have to handle the approach and landing after that. Whereas the Airbus 320 will do you can hit that approach button. And we'll talk all about that tomorrow when we do the training stuff for the Airbus 320. And if you want to, if you don't want to fly it, but you want to kind of see where everything is, you can download the manual. You don't have to fly you don't have to fly along, but you can download the manual and just kind of see where I'm pointing at. Because we'll take our time. We're not going to be in a rush tomorrow. Whatever we don't finish tomorrow with that training, we're going to finish it up on Tuesday. Okay. So the approach part is probably the longest part of all the training scenarios that you can do with the Airbus 320. I feel like I don't see any difference with the OFB between the OFB, but it's just that I have to worry about making sure that I don't miss any sort of acknowledgements, So we should be coming off of the LZB here pretty soon, I would think. Alright, there was an acknowledgement there, so there was a buzzer, so I think that was for the LZB, so acknowledge that. I guess as long as you don't miss that, you're okay. Yeah, we should be. So we got about 15 kilometers or so before till we reach Augsburg. We'll go to our usual parking spot there in Augsburg. Always that same same location. Yeah, it seems like it's worked okay. Maybe we need to do it on a system where we have some traffic ahead of us or whatever to see how it all... Or if you go from Augsburg to Munich and you have to stop off there at that one station before you get to Munich properly, it might give us more of a some kind of interaction. Yeah, it seems like it's gone okay. We haven't had any major stoppages or whatever. I would think we would be coming off of LZB here any moment now. Water's still there. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Okay, so now that came on. I don't know what that means. I have to look. I should have looked that up. Alright, so it's starting to break us already. There we go. Look at that. It's taken us down to 150. I do believe. Oh, it did that all on its own. Look at that. It would still be a little bit over. All right, look at that. That was pretty smooth. Well, that system worked out pretty darn good. Yeah, I think let's go ahead and get this down to 90. Well, yep. Okay, that's the end of the... So that's coming to an end. Oh, I must have missed something. Yeah, I must have. Alright, let's do the brakes, get those recharged. We had a little hiccup, but not anything too terribly bad. So I guess we must have missed something. Let's go up to 90 here. Oh, that's the one. There we go. Matter of fact, we should have turned the OFB off. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. go. So we're coming to the end of the LZB. Just probably right about where that 90 kilometers is. Nope, right there. Nope. Yep, there it goes. It just came off. Alright, so we are free of the LZB now. We'll acknowledge our new speed. And there we are. That wasn't too bad. Alright, we gotta get on the brakes here. We are under 1,000 hertz magnet now. Yeah, hasn't been too bad. Of course, we didn't get to train surf nearly as much as we normally would, but that's okay. Another ice train coming in here to Augsburg. And we'll be on time. Despite our little hiccup earlier. Look at that. And we nailed our stop too. Look at that. That was not so bad. So we just got to figure out where we made that mistake coming in. I think I must have missed acknowledging something. That's the only thing I can think of. But otherwise, it wasn't that bad. Yeah. So that was a-okay. That was not bad at all. But I think the true test of it and utilizing the system is if you go from here to Munich, because there's the stop at hello Mela. I think that's where you're really going to have a test with it. But I think we'll be off the LZB by the time we get there. But there we go. So yeah, that wasn't too bad at all. Not bad at all. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. I will see you all in about 2 hours on Microsoft Flight Simulator. Thank you all for coming in and hanging out. Hope you enjoy the video. If you do, please leave a thumbs up. Please subscribe. And I will see you in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Flight around San Francisco Bay Area today. Yeah, lots. It should be a good flight. So, yeah, that's going to be it. I'll see you.